I'm Jenny Minner. I'm an associate professor in the Department of City and Regional Planning at Cornell University. I'm also here representing CROWD, which is Circularity, Reuse, and Zero Waste Development. I think the current linear system, the way in which we build cities, maintain them, is so wasteful. It's wasteful in terms of the materials that we throw away and also the very human potential to benefit from the reuse of materials in a circular system. This conference is very exciting because it brings together so many experts and researchers and practitioners to talk about how we can achieve a more circular system in the way that we plan, design, maintain, preserve, and repair buildings into the future. I see great potential for circularity to be used to the benefit of cities and society. Much of my own research has to do with how we can build and plan more equitably. I think there are opportunities to preserve the way that traditionally we have built and reused materials and the kinds of skills that it takes to maintain those important techniques. And we can build from maintaining knowledge of the ways that we have built in the past that have been circular, honoring those while also bringing in technologies and new initiatives and techniques that bring more contemporary notions of sustainability into the design process. I see many different ways in which we can regionalize or honor the regional climate, the regional social systems and conditions in circular design. I think it's really crucial that we both build a common language of circularity across different disciplines, while also tapping into very local knowledge of places. Preservation and planning, I think, are essential components to building circular cities, and I'm happy to be here to learn from engineers, planners, architects, many others who have expertise coming from so many different places and different materials and techniques that can be shared as we find common ground. I'm learning a lot from the Recreate project that literally will have a very large impact in terms of repurposing concrete. It's a material that is so commonly used and has a massive footprint. I think there are many other materials that will also have a large impact, and that really depends on the geography and building type of different cities. I like to think that the largest impact will be in the ways that we engage future generations in thinking about circularity, so that there's greater imagination, greater creativity in meeting the challenges that we have in preserving and designing places into the future. I guess there's two main takeaways that I would want people to take away from my talk. A key component is the collaborative nature of working to build a circular system and circular cities. This takes collaboration across many different stakeholders, many different interests, disciplines. So my work with circularity, reuse, and zero waste development has really been about tapping different forms of expertise and having conversations that span multiple cities and across New York State to find different vehicles for working towards circularity in the built environment. Some of that has to do with reaching out to the public, sharing what circularity is about and what potential it has within the community. Some of it has to do with how we reach policymakers and state and local officials to work toward change in our context. I think that's really crucial. And much of this has to do with the sorts of research that span social sciences, design, materiality, and construction. How we can put that all together to build more circular systems. It seems nearly impossible to boil it down to one word. I would say creativity in place.